that day we go into surgery because it was all booked and all done, ready because we all knew what was going to happen. My wife came in, brought my son. I hold him. I said, "This is for you." And then I went into surgery. I don't think I was asleep to get my finger cut off.
Well, what do you mean? What do you mean?
They just gave me like topical anesthesia, and they put a blood pressure cuff around it, pretty much is what it is, to stop the circulation of blood so he could do the surgery and shit. So it's not bleeding all over the place while he's cutting off a finger and shit.
Yeah.
And if you notice on my hand, hopefully I can get it for the camera.
Yeah.
The finger's actually right there. So like if I move,
Right.
like I had to retrain my hand on how to work it too.
Okay,
So if I do
okay.
something extraneous that day, my whole hand will hurt. So
It's
if
like
I'm
different
shoveling all
muscles.
day,
Yeah.
it hurts. So I have to learn how to pick up things and not use that finger. And, and
'cause
your
so-
fingers and the way your tendons run on your hand
Right.
is normally one finger moves the other finger too, whether you want it to or not. So
Yeah.
so I had to like retrain my hand
Yeah.
on how to pick shit up.
See,
So-
this is interesting because I think you've said this before in your stand-up comedy. Like sometimes I don't think people even know what finger it is just at first glance. Because you could say it's the index finger or the pinky finger from a distance.
Yeah.
Can't really tell. But there's a huge difference, I'm imagining,
Yeah.
between losing your pinky finger and your
I
index
mean,
finger.
what's the two fingers you normally use when you pick up something nasty? It's
Your-
usually
your thumb and your index.
It's
So no,
like
no.
these are the magical fingers, right?
The,
Like
the index finger, that's a tough one to lose. Because that you've done so much with this finger your whole fucking life, you know what I mean? No,
that's why like I feel like one nostril's bigger than the other because that's the no. There's no.
Now you got the middle finger going up and down.
Yeah, I'm all up in that bitch with it.
Expanding the horizons of the nostril. Yeah, man, that's you know, I've like you sometimes like when you're a kid or shit, even as a drunk adult, you might play games like what finger, if you had to lose a finger, what finger would you want it to be? You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And the index finger, you never consider that because that's such an important finger. I always say the pinky or the ring finger if I had to lose one.
Yeah. Which is funny because I have an aunt. So it's an ongoing joke. And she's got 9 fingers. Right? So it's like a generational thing. I look at my kids and my.
You got 2 sons?
Yeah.
Oh shit, bro. It's 50-50.
I tell them, I'm like, hey man, it's either you two or your cousins. You guys like that's it. Like you guys are the next generation. Like,
Bruh, you about to have them walking around with those butcher gloves with the fucking steel fingertips.
Which is also funny because my birthday was just Tuesday, and the aunt who has 9 fingers, like she's known as my Aunt Mary, who calls everybody for their birthday. I mean, everybody in the family for their birthday. She's like an idiot savant, like Rain Man about it.
She remembers everybody's,
But she will call you. So I'm like, well, what? Who's gonna do that when Aunt Mary passes away? I feel like it's only right the next 9 finger person does.
Somebody, bro. You got to start learning them all right now, man.